Hello friends, we have to see the question number 4a. This is a 20 marker question and the question is, what is epoche? How does Heidegger reject this method of phenomenological reduction? Explain Heidegger's concept of being in the world as opposed to the concept of a transcendental ego. This question you have to address in 3 parts. Now you have to know that what are the 3 parts of the question. First part of the question, as mentioned in your question, what is epoche? You have to simply define the epoche. Then second part, Heidegger's rejection. Why Heidegger has rejected this epoche. Third part, the difference between empirical ego and transcendental ego. Now you have to know that how you have to elaborate these 3 parts, what content you have to write. In first part, what is epoche? You have to start with its classical meaning. Epoche is a Greek word, means suspension of judgment. But this word is used by Herschel in his phenomenology. He talks about phenomenological method which works at 2 levels, and the first level is epoche, means bracketing. And what he said that this is a process involved in blocking biases and assumptions, because he is going for a presupposition free inquiry. For presupposition inquiry, epoche or bracketing is needed. Then you have to come to the second part of the question, Heidegger's rejection. Heidegger has rejected this process of method of bracketing on 2 grounds. First ground is, according to Heidegger, we are not simply cognitive spectator of the world at a distance as an object of contemplation. And secondly, he said that we first engage in the world. That's why he has used the word sorge or care or concern, attachment with the word, attachment with the world. And that's why he has presented his imaginary story of myth of Hyginus, in which you can see the characters like Sorge, Earth, Jupiter, Saturn. That's why Heidegger has dropped the method of bracketing the world. Then you have to come to the third part of the question. The question is the distinction between empirical ego and transcendental ego. If you see the philosophy of Heidegger, as mentioned in your question, he talks about being in the world. That is his Dasein. Dasein means human existence in the world, and this Dasein is empirical ego. Contrary to the concept of Herschel, where he talks about transcendental reduction, and after transcendental reduction we can reach up to the transcendental ego. It means Herschel in his philosophy has talked about transcendental ego, but Heidegger in his philosophy, through Dasein, through human being in the world, he is talking about empirical ego. So these 3 parts you have to mention. In this order you have to present your content while writing this question. Thank you.